At Cleveland Marshall, we have a 6-point plan in order to help students ensure bar success. But it starts even earlier. From the beginning of the student's career, the faculty members understand what has to be done in terms of the content in the course and the type of testing, additional feedback, things that they can do to help students plan to take a high-stakes exam. We have your back. We try to do whatever we can to make you in the best prepared position when you walk out the door to take the bar exam. So from the beginning you enter to the end of the bar review period, we are involved in that process. We have people that are available to you to assist you. We have structured programming to help students learn the very best ways to take the bar exam and to put into effect the things that they've learned in the classroom. Every 2L student, a dean or administrator meets with that student and reviews specifically our 6-point plan and talks about planning for the bar exam. So right after your first year, we specifically discuss with you if you're going to take the Ohio bar exam, where you're thinking of taking the bar examination, and what it is that you need to do from that point going forward. So we're there to help throughout the entire journey to get to that licensure at the end. And we also have a program where any student who's taking the bar exam, we assign them to a faculty person, and that person will specifically contact the student probably a week or so before the bar exam, see how things are going, see if they need any specific things, and talk about issues and offer encouragement. And students find that very helpful to have somebody from here on their team and on their side and available to them at the last minute. We have entered into a partnership with Barbary Bar Review in order to assist students. We found that failing to take a commercial bar exam was detrimental for many students' ability to pass the bar exam. Many people who didn't pass, they never took a bar exam review course, and at this point the cost of the bar review is then underwritten for our students so that we can ensure going forward that all of our students have access to this critical piece of bar planning. We have a variety of workshops leading up to the bar exam and during the bar exam study itself. One of the things we do is the faculty presentation series, where faculty members talk about their area of expertise for our lectures. So we usually cover all the bar subjects. So it's great to have availability of expert faculty members who are discussing their area of law. They can take questions, they can resolve last-minute conflicts, and they can help students direct their study as they finish. In addition, we do these multi-state performance test workshops where the students actually sit down, are forced to write them under time conditions, and get particularized feedback about what they wrote and what they did, as well as the sample and model answers. That is another area that they're very grateful for because it's an hour and a half out of their day. But most people who take a bar review course do not take an MPT, if they're lucky one. Our students take probably anywhere between 10 to 14 with specific feedback. We do work on all areas of preparation for the bar exam, including dealing with the mental aspect, the stress management of it, because it's a high stakes examination. Students realize this is so critical for them to go forward and to work and to practice. So in addition to discussing all of the areas that you have to prepare in order to get there, we talk to them specifically about the testing situation. What can they do to make it easy on themselves so when they're in Columbus, they have everything they need. They're not in a position where they have to worry about where are they going to get dinner and how are they going to plan. They can just focus on the task at hand. For specific how to relax, how to manage the stress of it, we have actually a sports psychologist comes into our classroom, someone who deals with people for peak performance. She works with people from beginning athletes to Olympic athletes, people who do performance artists, physicians, people who have to do a lot of high stress work. And she works with our students to look about relaxation techniques and approach to manage stress. In addition, she'll meet with them on an individual basis if they have a particular need. Students always come back and say that OBES, their Ohio Bar Exam Strategies and Tactics course, has been very helpful to them. When they're in the middle of the course, it's a lot of work because it mirrors what the bar study period is like. They have to listen to lectures, they have to do preparation, they have to write essays and answer questions. And at the time, they're busy and it seems like a lot, but when we're in the parking lot in Columbus, they say, thank you for doing this, because this really prepared us. And when the bar review companies look at our students' work, when they're writing essays for them, they can always tell us, because our students know how to write, they know how to prepare a reasonable essay that would be responsive to what the bar examiners look like, and when they come back, they're very, very grateful.